rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
All right, good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is, that's right. Elkhart, Indiana, if you checked in. What up, Elkhart, Indiana? It's 8:01 a.m. It's Friday. We made it.
We made it.
We all made it. Now, I know that you guys yesterday saw Jeanette splaining on the second largest city for LV podcast. You thought, you know what, that's on a Friday. But it wasn't Friday, it was a Thursday. We did a little bit different today because we have special guests today. We have Ben and Anna of Orthodontic Experts Inc.
No, it's just Orthodontic Experts.
Scratch that up for your boy because I messed up. It's not Orthodontic, it's just Orthodontic Experts. That's all you need to know. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
All right, good to see you guys. So first things first, Ben is in here with a fresh leather jacket, butter soft with the black and all that. The man looks like a rock star, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so new business in town?
It is. It actually opened last year in July.
Okay.
During COVID, but we managed to be out there now. It's doing a lot better, obviously.
Okay.
So we're excited to be here. We actually want our community to know about us.
Right.
So.
And you guys just recently had an event. It was an open house?
Correct.
Okay.
It was kind of like an open house.
How'd that go?
It was okay. We expect a little bit more people, but it was
like that.
It was a good turnout.
Right.
It's our first one,
exactly.
So we got more to go.
Yeah. Monica and I were just talking the other day. So we took part in diaper awareness drive. And our location here was to get diapers. We didn't get a single drop off. But you know what, Monica was like, it be like that. Like, you know what, that's right. It
that's
do
what
be
happens.
Like that. It's the number one. It's the first time, so we'll come back. So we'll start with you, Anna. Where are you from?
I am from Aurora.
Okay.
I actually live here. I've been here forever. I did move out of town for like a few years, but then, I missed Aurora, so I'm like, let me come back.
Okay, all right. And yourself, Ben?
So I'm actually from Schaumburg.
Schaumburg, all right.
Yeah, so I do a lot of traveling for the company.
Okay.
So I visit a lot of the clinics, but I do a lot of community outreach for the Aurora Clinic.
Okay. And just want to say outreach nowadays, you guys emailed us or was it through Instagram?
Emailed.
Yeah, it was email? Okay, yeah. Outreach is new these days. I mean, I love the outreach. We meet people on Instagram and send us emails and stuff. So thank you very much for doing that.
Yes.
I think that at least as a host and, with the show and everything, it's one of the things that really makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the show, like, send us an email at goodmorningaurora@gmail.com. And somebody does that. So we're happy to, give you guys the time to share what you guys got going on.
Yes, thank you.
All right, you guys. So we have the same local headlines for you. Not the same, actually. We got a couple new things, but I think we will start off with some of the local stuff. Then we'll come back to our conversation with Ben and Anna of Orthodontic Experts. Monica, what's going on out there in the world today?
The City of Aurora is offering a free home internet security course, helpful and designed to protect all citizens from malicious activity. Aurora's Information Technology Department is collaborating with KnowBe4. This is the world's largest internet security awareness training platform. There are 8 online lessons to access the platform. Click the link that will be provided to you on our chat. The Aurora Noon Lions Club will hold their annual Candy Day fundraiser from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, October 8th at Prisco's Family Market, 1108 Prairie Street in Aurora. Lions will give away mini Tootsie Pops and accept monetary donations to help the visually and hearing impaired. Aurora and Illinois Lions are among clubs in more than 15 states and Australia conducting Candy Day fundraisers. The fundraiser delivers more than 50% of total operating funds for the foundation. For more information, call 630-921-1307. Get ready for Trunk or Treat. Our friends of Wesley United Methodist Church are holding this great celebration on Sunday, October 24th, from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. This will take place in the church parking lot at 14 North May Street. Volunteers will decorate vehicle trunks to dispense treats and trinkets. A prize will be awarded to the best decorated trunk. Save the date and come out for some fun.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Save the date and come out for some fun. Speaking of fun, Bridge Bash. Bridge Bash is so famous, Ben heard about it. He came in like, well, what's Bridge Bash about? Yeah, that's right. So our friends of the Neighbor Project are hosting their fundraiser event this evening in beautiful Mundy Park and the venue, which is right next to Tecate Lawn, adjacent to City Hall and right across the street from Neighbor Project headquarters at 32 South Broadway. You can text Bridge Bash, all together in lowercase, to 243725 for tickets or to make a donation. It'll be a whole lot of fun. We've got music, food, games, drinks, all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a great event. All right, you guys, so the time is 8:07. So what are the services that you guys offer at Orthodontic Experts?
So we only do ortho,
Okay.
which is like just braces and Invisalign. We actually have a new company that we are working with, which is Clarity Aligners. You know, it's pretty much the same thing as Invisalign, just a different brand.
Okay, all right. What, and let me get it correct. So what's the difference between Invisalign and braces?
It's the Invisalign are clear. You know,
Okay.
the braces are the ones with the
duh.
metals.
Yeah.
Some are visible, some are not.
Right.
And you could take them
You
out.
can't see them, bro. All right, cool. Now, you started in COVID, or during COVID, rather. What was that like? Was that you guys planned, I assume, to start not think about it, right? So
Yeah.
what was the whole story with that?
So unfortunately, you know, we didn't know COVID was going to happen. And, you know, we had a lot of, you know, community, you know, outreach, at least that I was looking into for, you know, events and, you know, just like some partnerships. And then, you know,
Right.
stuff started closing.
Oh.
So I actually, you know, did it on my own. And I would, you know, just drive around, pass out flyers. Local businesses were very accepting to put our stuff up on their community boards. So that's kind of how we started to build a lot of the partnerships during that year.
Okay.
And a lot of, you know, just reaching out.
Okay.
I would say through phone and email.
Right.
But as, you know, everything started opening up again, we got involved with like the chamber again, the events. You know, park districts. We actually were just at the taco crawl.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We
so
were.
that was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when people think about an orthodontist, people get nervous, they get scared in those settings and everything like that. How's it with you guys? Do you kind of like, you calm them down and make them not nervous?
Yes. So we do
The
get a lot of
camera's not
those.
on when I'm in your teeth.
So we do get a lot of those patients. You know, they are nervous. They're more nervous because they're not gonna know like how to eat. So they're like, how am I supposed to eat with the braces? You know, but you know, we let them know like, you know, it's totally normal to be nervous. You know, but you'll get used to it. You know, you'll figure out ways like on how to eat. You know, and things like that. So, you know, I always let them know like, you know, my daughter did get her braces done there in the same office that I work. And, you know, at first, like, she did struggle a little bit, you know, but then eventually, like, you know, you just break out the food, you know, break it down and then just start eating and then you'll figure out, you know, a way to eat it.
Right. Okay. How many clients do you guys serve?
So right now, I mean, you know, with school starting, you know, it's a little slower, but we do see a lot of new patients, mainly actually adults, believe it or not. But, you know, they want to straighten their teeth out, you know, and then the results are actually like are unbelievable. Like we actually have iTero scanner, which is we scan the patient's teeth, you know, and we show them how they look and how they're going to look, you know, the closest as possible.
So
Okay.
no more gooey impressions.
Ah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
I like that. All right, Jennifer Ryan Mayton is here. Good morning. Mark Hogan, Tavern on Broadway, 24 North Broadway. Stay tuned. Noticias y Mimosas, Part 3. That's coming up. Yikes. I got to make an event for that. This next one's going to be great. Nora Peterson's here. Shouting out to everybody. The chat is lit. Fox Valley Marines. Hit the clap for the Fox Valley Marines. Good morning and Semper Fi to you guys. Serious clap. Thank you. Host Wade Pais, good morning. Tracy Duran. Everybody's here. Okay. Where are you guys located?
We are located at 2987 Kirk Road in Aurora, right across the street from the Walmart.
Okay. Nice. All right, so you get your shopping done, come across the street, get your grill fixed.
And I get my breakfast on next to Panera. We're next to
All right.
Panera.
Nice. What do you guys, I'd like to know from both of you guys, separate. We'll start with you, Ben. What do you like most about what you do?
I love just making a difference within our patients, and of course our team members. What makes us different, I would say, from other orthodontists is, we're so, community driven.
Right.
We love to build out those partnerships. We love to just get out there, and tell everybody who we are.
I think that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think everyone loves that.
I look at you guys, and you guys are, you I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but when I hear, like, you're orthodontist, y'all look a little bit too hip to be orthodontist. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, is anybody thinking like me? You thinking like the old school big, big dude, like, hi, and all that. You guys, I feel comfortable. I'd let you dig around in my face with a sharp tool.
Yes, you can trust us.
What do you like most about what you do, Anna?
So I've been doing dentistry for about 15 years already. I was actually in general dentistry. I did move into ortho. So ortho is a little new for me, but I love it. I like to see when the patients, are happy with their results. Like you actually see them smiling. There's some people that, don't really like to smile because they don't like the way their teeth look, and then once you start seeing the differences, like you start seeing their face expressions, how they're so different,
Right.
You see them smiling more. So that's what I like to do. And then, I love interacting with patients. I'm like a nosy neighbor. I like to know about their lives, and things like that, just.
That sounds just like Good Morning Aurora. Y'all know how we do. I think that when people think about health and wellness and everything like that and general dentistry, are the brush, floss, everything like that. What are some of the other key steps that you guys would recommend for folks?
Just to take care of them, depending, like if you are gonna have braces on, just certain things you can't eat, depending, like if you don't really take care of those braces, the process takes longer. A lot of people don't like to be with braces on for so long. But we just tell them, like, just keep brushing, flossing. It is a little different with braces, so we show them, our assistants, what they do is, like, they tell them after they're done bonding, which is when they put the braces on, is like, this is the way you have to floss, this is the way you have to brush. There's different flosses that we use for braces, so they all teach them there.
So braces keep your teeth straight.
Yes.
Okay.
They're supposed to make them straight.
They're supposed to make them straight. Okay. What's the process of putting braces on?
Well, my assistants.
Y'all can't see that. Oh man, the camera had to mess up today for real. Y'all. That's gonna be a
I'm not
great
really.
answer.
I'm not really in the back, but when I do see my assistants,
Of course.
what we do is obviously we have the doctor there. So our assistants, what they do is, like, they do put on the brackets. We start with half of it first.
Okay.
Once we do that, we cure them with like a
Cure light.
curing light. Just to make the cement, hard. And then doctor comes in first before we even cure it. Doctor comes in and checks, make sure that the brackets are put on correctly. If not, she does the adjustments, for the assistants. She's the one that tells the assistants, like, okay, put these bands on, or do these S's, or those certain words that they use.
Those terms.
Yeah, those terms. But it's pretty easy. I actually was telling Ben that I do want to go to class for that, to learn about braces, how to put them on. I just like to learn new things. So
Yeah, I want to learn that too. We're going to start putting braces here. I thought this was a podcast. Sit back and say ah. All right. So is it only braces and Invisalign that you guys do? Is that that's it?
That's
for
all
services?
we do. Mm-hmm, yes.
Okay. What is and is it orthodontry? What is the science? What is the
Orthodontic?
orthodontics?
Yes.
What is it exactly? What's the definition of orthodontic? Is it mouth repair? Like, what is it?
I don't know. I mean,
it's
just we just say it's just braces.
I think this is a great time to go to breaking news. Let's hit some breaking news real quick, Monica. Yep. I got you. Don't try.
You did.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, guys. So, get ready. The next Heel Elgin Clinic is an entirely free, multi-specialty 2-day event on November 13th to 14th. Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. to noon at Judson University Fitness Center, located at the intersection of Route 31 and I-90. So the Heel Elgin Clinic is first come, first serve, no ID, insurance, or immigration questions. To learn more about who they are and what they do, we have the website for the Ecker Center that Monica put in the chat for you guys. And I want to plug one more thing about tonight. Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry has their virtual 40th birthday bash tonight from 5:30 to 10 p.m. The link for purchasing tickets is available as well, aurorafoodpantry.org/house party, and we will put that in the chat for you guys as well. Okay, so you both took part in Taco Crawl.
Yes.
You guys go out for First Fridays too? Well, you live in Schaumburg.
Yes, but we are going to get involved with the First Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're going to be starting that in November. So we're actually with our partner for the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. So I've actually connected with them about the First Fridays. So we're actually pretty excited about that.
Okay. All right. The Chamber was at your event.
Yes.
All right. So when what's the business of working with the Chamber from as being the organization that you guys are? How does that work?
We just do a lot of networking.
Okay.
A lot of networking. I mean, they're really generous with introducing us to different businesses. At our event that we just recently had for that open house, we met a lot of great people. A lot of great people that are wanting to partner with us. So that was really amazing.
Okay. Now, how many other locations are there for orthodontic experts?
So counting with Aurora, we have about 20 locations.
Oh, wow.
So we're actually all around the Chicagoland area. We also have one in Wisconsin, which is Beloit, Wisconsin. And then we actually, in 2022, we're opening up in Indiana, in Maryville.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so we're expanding.
A lot of people need the grill fixed out there. What?
We also have one in Colorado.
Yes.
Colorado?
Yes.
Colorado,
We have one
Littleton.
there, yes.
All right.
Yep.
Now, do you travel for the business? And is that your role?
Yes, so I'm actually the patient experience manager.
Okay.
So I also, do all the community outreach, but I'm also within in the clinics, offering the support, the training, working with the patients, the team members. So I travel within a lot of the clinics. So if you see that OE car around, it's me probably.
So on the day that you guys had sent us the initial email and invited us out, I was unfortunately with our equipment elsewhere. I would like to take you guys up and come out there to do some live in-person stuff.
We would love that.
Center, if that's okay with you guys.
Definitely.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Check out one of your patients and everything. There's got a camera in here. That's right. Lean back, fool.
We could even do an iTero scan. You could see how it works.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes,
we could.
That'd be
Definitely.
really cool. That'd be really cool. All right. So who else is on your team?
So I do have about 5 assistants. Well, I have 3 assistants. I have a new patient coordinator, which what she does is, for all the new patients, she brings them in. She takes the X-rays, the pictures. So that's her job description. And then I do have my assistants. I also have a treatment coordinator. So the treatment coordinator is the one that talks about, obviously financials. So we all have a different, job description, job title in our office. And then I do have Dr. Patel. Dr. Patel has actually been in the dentistry field for 20 years. What I love about her is that, she loves, like, she's very, like an overachiever. Like, she likes to make sure everything is perfect, that the results are as she expected them to be.
Nice.
She actually was a dental assistant to start. Then she went into, a hygienist. She became a general dentist, and then she went back for ortho.
Nice.
Yes.
I think that to have a staff like that has that much experience, that much dedication, that's got to be a very big welcome and comfort for people to trust you and get to know you guys. Now, are you on social media, and what's the website and everything?
So if we just have a standard one, it's just for Instagram, it's Ortho Experts.
Okay.
And then for Facebook, and same with Twitter, we're
Y'all
on
Twitter
TikTok.
too?
Yeah, we're on Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat. We're on everything. But if you do check us up on any of our social media platforms, you could actually see how we love to celebrate our patients. You could see all of our fun celebration walls that we have in all of our clinics. And then in Aurora, they actually have a Hollywood,
The Hollywood.
Yeah, the Hollywood Wall of Fame, they call it. So it's
At
like
your location?
yeah, so
At
they
Aurora
love to
location.
celebrate, when the patients get their braces on, braces off. We love to, do like our TikToks, and
Okay.
everything. So definitely check us out.
That's gotta be That's gotta be like really.
Patients
I gotta watch
love
some of them ticks. I guess I don't know.
patients love to get involved with it.
Aurora's actually planning on
Put the
doing
camera
one.
right here. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. So we'll do let's do another 3 good news topics for our wonderful folks. And then we'll get back to our discussion with Anna and Ben of Ortho Experts.
October 15th, which is a Friday, will be a great night. Our friends of Mutual Ground will be hosting their Black and White Ball from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Hotel Arista, located at 2139 City Gate Lane in Naperville. Mutual Ground supports everyone. Because it's a black and white ball, all participants and guests must wear black and white, or shades of black and white, including silver. To purchase tickets, click the link that we'll be sharing on our chat. Fall Festival is happening Saturday, October 23rd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come see what services are available to Kane County residents. Tons of organizations will be there, such as the Neighbor Project, Gin and Grim Art, World Relief, Family Focus, and Alive Aurora. Sponsored by the Fox Valley Park District, State Senator Linda Holmes, and State Representative Barbara Hernandez. Save the date. This event is free and open to the public. Had one more. Don't forget about the Citizens Police Academy hosted by the Kane County Sheriff's Office. This free 10-week course provides first-hand knowledge of how policing works in our community. This is held Wednesdays from October 6th through December 15th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. You can register online by visiting the website that we'll be sharing on our chat.
Right. All right. Good stuff. Brissa Barasa says, hi, Anna and Ben. Y'all know Brissa?
Yes, with the chocolate truck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, we got friends that know friends. That's what's up. Casildo Casey Cuevas, good morning and buenos dias to you, sir. A lot of pachangas. That's according to Barissa. Victoria Gonzalez is here. Good morning. Karina Suarez Darden. All of our people are in here. Tracy says, don't forget to tune in to WTTW Chicago PBS. I love that channel. At 8 p.m. tonight to watch the history of the Chicago fire. The breaks will feature their very own Brian Failing of the Aurora Regional Fire Museum. Very cool. All right. So it's 8:25 a.m. So what you guys got going on this weekend? What's the plot?
I don't have no plans this weekend. My birthday is actually coming up in October 30th.
Okay.
So that's when I have something to do. Other than that, just, spend time with my kids,
Okay.
and just watch football Sunday.
All right. You, Ben?
Getting ready for next week because we have a lot of trunk or treats coming up that we're getting involved with. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Okay. So how much are services there?
Well, it just really depends. You know, depending on if you have any insurance or you don't. The treatment it varies because depending on how many months in treatment you will be.
Okay. Treatment. What's treatment?
Meaning how long your treatment's gonna last. Like, you know, some patients, you know, they have 12 months. It goes from 12 months, 18 months to 24 months.
Can you tell how long it'll be by looking at the x-rays of somebody's?
The doctor does.
Okay.
She's the one that actually lets us know. So once we're done taking, like I said, the x-rays and things like that, doctor goes in for the consultation. You know, she examines the patient. She's in, you know, the patient's mouth. And then, you know, she lets my treatment coordinator know, like, how long she's going to have to be on treatment.
Okay. Ben, what was your first job?
So my first job was totally opposite of this industry.
Truck driver. That's when I discovered the love for another person's teeth.
So I worked in the inflatable kids party business. So I was an operations manager. So I worked at Pump It Up, and I worked at Jump Zone, and then I also worked at a trampoline park.
Okay.
So it's total opposite.
Total.
And then once, you know, I found this great opportunity, you know, for orthodontic experts, because I do have a marketing degree background. There was an opening in the marketing department originally, so they hired me on as the marketing coordinator, and now it's going to be about 3 years since I've been here. So,
Good stuff. And if you start with another location,
no, I actually, so I work out at the support center.
Okay.
Yeah, so I work out in Mount Prospect. And I just kind of travel to all different locations from
Ben,
there.
Hold up. Ben's in Aurora, you live in Schaumburg, you work out of Mount Prospect. Ben is a spy. This dude is he don't work on nobody's teeth, he's collecting your data. Anna, what was your first job?
My first job was actually at Ponderosa.
Ponderosa?
Yes.
Taking it back. Holy cow.
I miss
Throwback.
it.
Yeah.
I miss it.
That was the business. Yeah.
The little breads right there.
Oh my
so
God.
good.
The shrimp, all you can eat? Stop
Yes.
it.
That was my first job.
Okay. How did you make the transition? And, you know, what brought you to orthodontic
Honestly,
experts?
just I always wanted to work like in an office. I've been doing like a lot of restaurants or retailing. So actually, my cousin is the one that got me in there. She was working at Premier Dental, and you know, I started there, and I actually liked it. Like, you know, like I said, I love interacting with people. So I felt like, you know, that was just what I like to do.
A good fit.
And
then.
15 years later, I'm still in the dentistry field.
Oh my goodness gracious! All right. So you're in Aurora. Ben, you're not, but you've become acclimated to what we got going on here. So I want to spitball you guys some some Aurora questions and everything like that, because our listeners go out, they check out things, and they see folks out there. So in your time, Anna, as a resident, what have you noticed in regards to changes in the city from when you were young to now?
I love the River's Edge. That's something new, and I think that's actually really great. You know, it gets people together. You know, you socialize there. Obviously, we didn't have that back then. So it's becoming more of a beautiful city than what it used to be.
Yeah, it's been a while though.
Yeah,
it's taken some time though.
Yes, it's been.
Ben, you're around here and you're getting more familiar with Aurora. What do you notice about Aurora? What do you like about Aurora?
I love all the, events, that they have, because out in Schaumburg, I mean, we don't have a lot of food trucks. We don't have, a lot of like gatherings, I would say.
Right.
It's, a lot of restaurants and the movie theater, that's like by us. I love how it's just so community driven.
Right.
Compared to where I'm at.
Is Schaumburg a diverse city?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Schaumburg is up there by, is that O'Hare? Bensonville, is that around there? What's that?
We're about like 20 minutes, I would say, 20, 30 minutes from O'Hare. So, I mean, we're like right on like the border, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
it's not too far from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's the steps if you when you meet when customers come in or what have you? What's the steps for services? Make an appointment, and then how else does it go with the?
So after making the appointment, obviously they come to their appointments. We check them in. We actually have them, fill out their patient registration forms through an iPad. After there, with COVID going on, we try to limit the patients that go in at the office at a time. Once they come in, we have the patients that are going to get, their pictures taken. We have a rinsing station where they come and they rinse their mouth with Listerine and peroxide, a little bit of peroxide, just to clean their mouths a little bit. We have them rinsed, then we bring them into the back. That's when our MPC takes them to take the pictures, the x-rays. From there, we bring them into our consultation room where the doctor comes in after, all the x-rays and everything has been uploaded in their file. She comes in, she examines them, and then my treatment coordinator is already in the room with the doctor. And then she lets them know like everything that they're gonna need, how the steps are gonna go, how long they're gonna have to be in treatment, and depending on the insurances. The good thing is that doctor is in network with mainly all our PPO insurances and some HMOs. We also do take Medicaid. So that's a good thing where a lot of patients come in. The consultations are always free, whether you have insurance or you don't. So from there, we do talk about the financials. We let them know, this is how much you're going to be in treatment for. And then, sometimes, with everything going on right now, the economy, pricings, they financially, sometimes they're struggling,
Right.
but sometimes they do need the treatment. So we try to make it as affordable as we can.
Yeah, so like payment plans.
We
and
do
what
have
you.
payment
Okay.
plans with no interest.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, somebody's card get declined. You just put their bad teeth back in their mouth, like, swallow that.
No, we don't do that. We just tell them, okay, next time, just make sure you bring it.
Okay, good. Has orthodontics and dentistry changed over the years of you guys doing this and noticing this, and if so, how?
Digitally.
Digitally.
Yes, like, like before when we did like the molds, like when you do like impressions and stuff, you use like the little putties. I am glad.
Oh, I remember those days.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's such a difference because a lot of people have like a lot of gagging reflexes.
Yep.
So sometimes you don't get the right impression, or they move, or they don't bite correctly. And with the digital, when you scan, it's so much easier because they just have to keep their mouth open and the assistant does the job.
Right.
So it's a lot easier. It's so much better.
Now, did you need any schooling for this position?
So you do need schooling, but if you don't have, any experience, we do have trainers. They go in for training for a few weeks, until they're ready to go into the actual, office. Then that's when we release them.
Okay.
But you do have training.
Nice. Now, when it comes to marketing for an orthodontist, you were marketing family fun early in life. How did you make the switch from marketing for family fun to something that makes kids cry when they walk in and see the big man with the damn apron on and all that? How did you, it's not a jump house.
Definitely just creating that fun environment, I would say. We do a lot of like digital, advertising, of course, like Facebook, Google ads. But I mean, it's really, also just kind of going on in the community.
Right.
And just building those relationships, like I was saying, because I could give you experience from like my dentist that I go to, and orthodontists, that I had back in the day when I had braces when I was 7. I mean, they weren't so like community driven,
No.
and it was more old school, I would say, back then. A lot of paper. There wasn't a lot of digital.
They didn't do the scan.
They didn't do the scannings, it was the gooey impressions all the time. So this is what makes us different is, we make a difference in our patients, in our, team members, in the community. And that's why our patients, love us. I mean, they see that we make a difference, because they know that they're going to walk out with that dream smile.
Nice. Very good. Well said. If you ever run for politics, my man, that's a hell of a speech, bro. That was damn. I'm voting for the guy that lives in Schaumburg but stays in Mount Prospect. I'm voting for that dude. All right. Can you give me some breaking news action, because I got something to give people. Yeah, we got sound for that, right? Yeah. MSNBC status. Okay. Tuesday, October 12th, at 5:30 p.m., there is the next virtual social justice meeting hosted by State Representative Barbara Hernandez. Featured guests will be the Shriver Center on Poverty Law. Join for a discussion on mandatory supervised release in Illinois, drug criminalization, and HB House Bill 3447, and the racial disproportionality. Messed that up. You know what? Scratch. Sip it up. When we mess up on this show, we all sip it up. Sip it up.
All right,
sip. Oh, this is harder than putting braces on somebody. All right, let's try that again. And the racial disproportionately in child welfare task force. Wow. All right, there is a registration link which is on a flyer. I will have to detach that and I'll give that to you guys and make you a post for that later on, dear people. Also, Sugar Skull City, celebrate Day of the Dead in Aurora. That's going on October 15th through November 7th. Catrinas, ofrendas, pan de muerto. That's dead bread. Mm-hmm. Damn. Probably moldy as hell. God, this bread is super dead. Calaveras, el dulce, loteria, alebrijes. Buenos dias, Aurora. Got that Spanish popping. That's pretty good. Not bad. Okay, you can visit sugarskullcity.com or auroradowntown.org for more information on that. And last but not least, with this new stuff, you guys, I have something very great to tell you guys about. Immigrant Family Support Program, IFSP, is providing crucial support for families who cannot access federal aid or unemployment benefits and that have been disproportionately impacted by the pandemic. If you do not qualify for the government stimulus, unemployment benefits, or public aid benefits, you can apply for support with the Northern Illinois Justice for Our Neighbors, NIJFON, and the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights. This will be this Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., appointment only, Wesley United Methodist Church, 14 North May Street. For more information, you can call or text 773-609-4401. That number again is 773-609-4401. This will be a post on Good Morning and Buenos Dias, Aurora, after the show. The time is 8:38 a.m. All right, so what's next? What's next for... Well, we'll start with you, Ben.
Yeah.
What's next for Ben?
What do you mean? Like...
You know what I mean. I mean personal in your life, man. Like, what's next? What's next for you? And then we'll get into the organization.
I mean, I would say just what's next for me, basically, like for the company, I would say. If anyone's looking for a job, I am hiring in my department for patient experience.
Okay, all
so,
right. We like that on this show,
yeah. So definitely, if you're very community driven, we are looking for a community outreach coordinator that would love to go out and build those partnerships.
All right. What's next for you, Anna?
I mean, I don't know. I just live it like day by day, I guess. I mean, for me, it's just, I want to grow with this company. I think it's a really great company to work for. They do have, they're very, they have a lot of support there for you. So, like, depending, like, if you want to expand, like, I want to become eventually, maybe an operations manager, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm working really hard, and trying to prove myself, that I'm the right candidate for that eventually. And like I said, like here, like everybody in the company are great. You always can count on somebody. Like if you you have issues or something that you can't solve by yourself, you have that support from somebody else. So that's like helps me out a lot.
Right. Have you ever sat in on any of the patient sessions? I guess it's
Like the consultations or
the actual work of the putting on the braces or
no,
the Invisalign.
not with braces, no.
Okay. Why not?
That's what I want to do. That's why I wanted to go to the classes, because
Okay.
I do want to learn that.
Oh.
I like to be hands-on. So sometimes I'm the manager in the office. So what I do is, make sure everybody's okay.
Gotcha.
See if they need help with anything. My main, job title that I used to do was assisting. But like I said, it's different from braces than general dentistry. So that's something I do want to learn, the braces, because it's more experience for me.
Right. Yeah, I remember friends of mine who didn't have braces and they went away, a weekend happened or something, they come back and they got braces and everybody I think, and this is a person, I've never worn braces. It was always a from what I heard, a painful experience, or rather an uncomfortable experience.
It is uncomfortable, but it's not all the time. It's like once you put on the braces, you are going to feel like soreness. You're going to be sore for maybe like 2 to 3 days, depending, on how you tolerate, the pain and things like that. We always tell patients, after you're done here, just make sure you take something, whatever you take for your headaches, whether it's Tylenol, ibuprofen, that helps them out a lot. And then just eating something cold that day. Because it's kind of like soothes and numbs your gums.
Right. How long does it take for the teeth to, like...
You start seeing the differences within about like 2 to 3 months.
Ooh.
Movements.
Okay.
And you'll notice that too.
And yes,
Really?
it's noticeable.
So and I just want to make sure I got this right, because on this show we try to be accurate. Don't we begin, people tune into the show, they need good information. I don't want to send nobody off.
Yes.
But so the braces are on, your teeth have started to
Make movements.
make movements, hopefully to where they should be aligned.
Yes.
Then the braces come off. Is there any danger after that of them going back to where
Yes.
they? Okay.
So pretty much once you're done with your braces, we do give them a set of retainers, which is what holds the teeth in place so they don't shift. It's weird how you notice that your teeth move because they actually have a memory. They try to go back to how they were. So using those retainers as you are required, or the doctor suggests you wear them, you have to keep them on. You mainly have to wear them like for the rest of your life, pretty much. But we do have different type of retainers. We have the permanent ones that we put in the behind the teeth, which is like a little metal wire on the top and the bottom, or we use the clear aligners.
Ooh. All right. Everybody at home licking the inside of their teeth right now. Like, are they straight? How my molars looking? All right. So, Monica, let's do a little bit more of the local stuff for the folks, and then we'll get back to our discussion with Ben and Anna of Orthodontic Experts. The time is 8:43 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast.
If you want to get to learn, I'm gonna do.
See? Now you're part of the show.
If you want to get your learn on with your family and kids, then look no further than the Constituent Museum card presented by the Office of State Representative Barbara Hernandez. The card is free through October and will get you exclusive access to the Art Institute of Chicago and the Lincoln Park Zoo. The card can be used for groups of up to 4 people. For more information, give a call to their office at 630-270-1848 and let them know you heard it on Good Morning Aurora. November 5th will be the first Friday for November, and our friend of the show, Jose Baiz, will be showcasing art titled For the Love of Frida at Charlie Silver Spoon Creamery, located at 6 East Downer Place. Shout out to our friend Jose Josue, and Charlie's Creamery. The flyer will be shared on our social media. Saturday, October 30th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., there will be a great and spooky Halloween party taking place at McCarty Mills, 140 South River Street. Food by Chef Alton, cupcakes by Anna Custom Treats, best costume contest, and a book launch by our friends Victoria Ayla Maldonado and Diza
Lassie.
That's what's up. Come on out and support our local friends.
Right. All right. Yeah. McCarty Mills. You guys been to McCarty Mills yet?
No.
No? You haven't been to McCarty?
No.
What?
I haven't been anywhere here.
Y'all watching what you eat and everything like that, making sure is that gonna mess up my enamel on my teeth? Not trying to get bridges. Yeah, McCarty Mills is a great place. River Street, 101 South River Street, something like that. It's where the Royal Public Library is,
Yes.
right down the street from there.
Okay.
Great community place. So I gotta. The time is. What time is the time? The time is 8:46 a.m. Listen, let's just imagine. I want to do a thing with Orthodontic Experts. Could we do like a commercial? Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool.
That would be, yeah.
That would be cool.
How's that sound, Ben?
Yeah.
Ben's like, I'm gonna be a Mount Prospect. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's gonna
right
wear
now.
his jacket.
I really wanted to come see that night.
Yeah.
It was wonderful that Monica filled in and came out there to visit you guys. I am looking forward to coming out there to those events and seeing things like that. And I want to see the inside of you guys' location and walk around and all that. I'd like to come out there and film for a day and peep out, bring the cameras and see what's going on, because I was speaking to, we have a friend named Martin Luna and Denise Ellsbury. They represent Simply Destiny. You guys familiar with Simply Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they do suicide prevention services, youth groups, through dance, and the arts and other activities. One of the things I was telling them about was I like that because at one point in time, especially when I was young, youth services and the center for this, you walk in and it's just stuffy old people. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun.
Right.
The people don't look like you. They're not hip. There's a disconnect, and that's kind of what we were talking about a little bit, or alluding to. That's the word of the day, alluding. Is that when you think about your orthodontist or your dentist, you're not thinking that they're cool, hip people, upbeat and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of want to show people that things have changed.
Okay.
Services are different now. You can get that smile and have that familiarity when you go into these places. So maybe Ben, you and I will chop it up. I'll send out some ideas to you and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally cool with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the other Illinois. So you guys are in Colorado. Where's the other Illinois locations?
So we have locations all over. So our first location is in Arlington Heights.
Okay.
That one opened up in 2012. We were in the building, in a multi-building originally, but we actually are now in our own building next door across the parking lot, where we also have a training facility in there for all new NPCs, so new patient coordinators that Anna was talking about, orthodontic assistants. They all train on the second floor in that building, which is awesome, because they get that hands-on, experience. We also have Mundelein, we have Harwood Heights, Rockford, Pilsen, Burbank, all over. I mean, Bucktown. We just moved our Bucktown location down the street in Wicker Park to a bigger location because they're growing. DeKalb also moved to Sycamore into a bigger location. So, I mean, our company is full of growth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that, man. Yeah, you guys are. I'm happy to have you guys on the show. This was great, and again, like I mentioned, you know what I'm saying. This is That makes me happy.
I was glad you guys emailed
throw
me
it
that.
out there. Right. Dan, Ben's no longer with the company. He's sending out emails they're not getting responded to. No, it's all good. This show exists to highlight people and groups and organizations doing positive things.
Yeah.
So as long as it is positive and can uplift people, as opposed to tearing them down, you always got a spot on the show. McCarty Mills is located at 140 South River Street. Thank you very much, Dora, for letting us know that Emily's here. Good morning to you, Emily. So many of our dear friends in the chat. And Maria Chorito. Did I say hi to Maria yet? Did we do Maria? Maria Chorito, good morning to you as well. Okay, so the next first Friday is, I think, November 6th.
Yep.
Is it November 6th? Yeah. What's the plot? What's going on then? You guys got a plan for that yet?
No, so I'm actually meeting with the chamber. I'm going to be reaching out to them actually today or next week, to get the full details on there. But I do know that they said that we could have a table out there, and really connect with the community.
Okay, very cool.
I'm excited for that. I've never been to the first Fridays.
I heard it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get to be they're a good time. It encompasses all of downtown Aurora.
Yeah.
So shops and food and everything is opened up and what have you. So it's really cool. Halloween's coming up. You got any Halloween plans for the business?
So we do want to, we have our office decorated. We are actually planning on doing like costumes in our office, and then we are going to give out candies. So you guys can stop by.
Are you guys, anybody going to be Dr. Oren Scrivello? You guys seen that? Little Shop of Horrors?
No, I've seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. I am your dentist. That's my man. Yeah, we're thinking about doing a little Halloween something too.
Okay.
Yeah. A little spooky podcast or something. I don't know. Maybe have this opened up for trick or treat. Let us know in the chat. If we had candy in here on Halloween, would you guys bring your kids in here? It's a spooky old building, spiders running across the floor every now and then and all that. These are real spiders. Those are not plastic bugs. Yeah, it's good to be able to do things and bring it back to people. You know what I'm saying? Phone going off. Now, is that a client right now?
It's my boss.
Oh,
it's my boss.
Why you late, girl? We on the news. Yeah.
I gotta tell her that after.
All right. So the time is 8:52 a.m. If you can, real quick, can you plug in Bridge Bash one more time for folks, and then also put the link in the chat for them so we can get the word out about that. Por favor. So yeah, guys, Bridge Bash is taking place tonight. You can still text Bridge Bash to 243-725. It's going to be in beautiful Mundy Park. Monica is putting the link in the chat for the Neighbor Project's website, so that you guys can come on out and take part in that, man. We want to see all of you guys out there. Shouts out to Anna's Custom Treats. A lot of our dear friends are going to be out there tonight. Also, the Dunham Foundation has Emerging from COVID-19 and Strategic Planning, November 10th from 10 a.m. to noon. Leadership, Staff Transitions, and Succession Planning. Very cool. 2 workshops there. October 19th, 10 a.m. to noon. Okay, so Mrs. Patel is the doctor?
In Aurora, yes.
In Aurora? Okay. And Kirk Road by the Walmart, and you guys are next door to Panera.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You're on social media and everything?
We are.
Okay, very good.
We try to make it fun.
Try to make it fun, yeah. As fun as it can be, getting metal put into your mouth. That's got to be really cool.
Yes.
Is there anything that we forgot before we wrap it up?
No, just stop by. Stop by for a consultation.
Right. I think that I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys are doing some really good things for us in our community, and I hope that you guys expand a little bit more. Yeah. So expansion from the Kirk Road location. If you did expand, would you be closer to the downtown area, or what would that look like?
I know that right now they're looking in Indiana, of course.
Okay.
For like our next location. We just kind of, find the areas that are, in need, of orthodontia. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. The areas that are in need, I can think of a few right now that are in need. But I guess you guys, is it patient services that are lacking that you find those areas in need? I mean, a lot of places have orthodontics available, right?
Yeah. So in Aurora, it's a little different because a lot of orthodontists out here, that I've at least noticed when I was going around just throughout the community. Some of them, might not accept, Medicaid, insurance, like public aid. And, that does make us a little different because, we do accept the all kids insurance.
Right. What does it say, as well as you guys can elaborate on it? What does it say that people wouldn't accept Medicaid? Or, what is I know it's money.
That's actually like the main thing.
Seems a little, I don't want to say mean, but it seems a little bit less than a community builder.
Yeah, so I mean, it just really depends on the offices. A lot of offices just like to, be like a private office, so they just take certain insurances. Like there's some orthodontic offices that I know of that only take like Delta Dental, no other insurances, even through their employer.
Right.
The thing with that is because, when you're contracted with those insurances, you go based on their fees, so we can't sit there and give them, our office fee, if we are contract with that insurance. So like, let's say, for example, like with Delta Dental, an example, Delta Dental, whether it's like 18 months, 20 months, the fee's probably the same. Some insurances are a little different, but, Delta Dental is one of the ones that you either do Invisalign or regular braces, traditional braces, and it's the same fee.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. My first job out of the Navy was Edward Hospital, and then they used Delta Dental, and Delta was like, I do recall it was I guess well respected or widely accepted.
Yes.
Amongst most dentists, and what have you. Interesting stuff. Okay, so Emily's here. See everyone at Bridge Bash. Anna Sierra, you already know we are out there. Mobile dentistry truck. That sounds like a thank you, Emily, for that idea. Pop-up dentistry. I don't know about that. I don't know.
We'll have to talk to the doctor.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. Yeah. You got like food truck, dentistry truck. I don't know. I might.
Bookmobile.
You right.
It's like,
you are right. Yeah, we got the bookmobile. Monica's right. Yeah. It's a new day. It's 2021. Anything can be pop up.
Exactly. The VNA has their own mobile truck too.
Tapfield has beer on the road.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
We already have the OE mobile.
We start doing surgery in a pop-up truck. Yeah. What? Get your gallbladder removed right here on the corner of Galena and New York Street. Damn. In the middle of everybody. That's crazy. Okay. The time is 8:58 a.m. And it's Friday. We made it, y'all. Monica, could you please clap for the world right now? Could you just, we all made it. All of it. All of you listeners, all of you fans, all of you subscribers out there, all of you patients, we all made it. And it was a heck of a week. And I say heck of a week because it was a heck of a week here for us on the show, but we crossed a lot of different barriers this week. We accomplished a lot of great tasks, and we covered a lot of bases this week. So I hope that all of you guys enjoyed this week with us here on Good Morning Aurora and Buenos Dias Aurora. We have a lot more coming up. Next week is going to be another strong week. We've got some great guests. We've got tactical recon. We've also got yoga, or it's not yoga. Who was it on the 19th? I think we have some kind of acrobat or something like that coming on, so it's going to be a really great show. Buenos Dias Aurora will feature Erica Castillo of DVS, and we'll be talking about let me see, actually, can you scratch that up for your boy real quick? Let me plug this in a little bit. See, the DJ right there. What? DJ Monica. Okay, Domestic Violence Awareness Month. That's right. We will be having DVS Communities Empowering Lives. We'll be having Erica Castillo come on and tell us about that. That's going to be taking place October 24th. So yeah, get ready to see more stuff with Good Morning Aurora. We're going to be around and doing things. We are the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We got a lot more coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Anna and Ben for
Yes.
coming on to the show. Shouts out to Orthodontic Experts. All right. All of you great folks, we're going to put the link to our YouTube channel in the chat. Please subscribe to us on the YouTube channel. There you can see all of the breadth of everybody that we've interviewed. From hip-hop to law enforcement to florists to orthodontists to all kinds of great people. So yeah, the time is now 9 a.m. I hope that you guys have a great day today. See you tonight at Bridge Bash. Take care of yourself and each other.